Hey, Matthew here. I'm going to review this piece of history I have from my childhood, Nintendo Power, the original Premeire issue from 1988. $3.50, which now I think it's like $6 for a single magazine. About $22 for a subscription, which really doesn't have much except ads nowadays. Guess I lost too many subscribers to the internet. Anyways, one of the few things I have from my childhood, so I might as well go through it. Oh, that figure of Mario and Wart. I read in an interview that someone at Nintendo America had it inside their bookcase and they never fired it or anything, so the moisture got to it and it crumbled. Not too smart. Another thing about this picture, it says free sample copy. The ones I've seen in other Nintendo Power issues all say free poster inside, so I guess ones that were sent out by mail had a different cover, slightly different. I think the color in Mario was different too. I get a charger for parents' phone bill up the ass. Here we go, table of contents. Premeire Brothers 2, Second Quest of Zelda, Our Bad Baseball, Pack Watch, all the ones they took out later, of course. NES Achievers. A whole bunch of nerds sitting there hitting the same button for like 50 hours. Just to get a max score of 9,999,999. I can't get the fuck out of here. Ugh. I have to run through this stuff real quick because I don't have a whole lot of time. And I don't want to spend all day uploading this stupid thing, so just run through the pages of Super Mario Brothers. Well, we thought it was Super Mario Brothers 2. It's actually a Japanese arcade game called Doki Doki Panic, and Nintendo reprogrammed it and released it in America, rather than release the actual Super Mario Brothers 2 because they thought it was too difficult for American audiences. It is difficult, but it's nowhere near as hard as some of the other games like Mega Man 4 and 5. When I talk about difficult, goddamn. Not to mention Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, rather, and Zelda, the best fucking RPG of all time. Here are the Second Quest maps. And number 2, and level 8, 7, and the adventure begins. And here's the map. I'm going to roll it out here. Has an RBI baseball thing on the back of it, I think. We used it so much growing up that it's got tape in the middle of it because it fell apart. And it's still pretty much in good shape so far. Here's the basic bloated RBI baseball and those other ones. There's something actually pretty cool in RBI baseball. I think it's in here. Yeah, right there. If you let the pitcher pitch for a long time, you can do all kinds of weird stuff. Because his pitch like decreases 1 mile per hour every time he pitches. A counselor's corner. Yeah, this map of Metroid, but you need a magnifying glass to see what's going on there. Almost. Kid Icarus, my brothers, Rygar. And of course, Castlevania, Samurai Warriors. Mike Tyson Punch-Out. I never did beat that motherfucker, but I did manage to beat Super Macho Man once. That was after my brother spent like 3 hours one time trying to do it. I did it my second try, somehow. I managed to dodge his last spin punch and knock his ass out. Howard and Nestor comic strip about Legend of Zelda. And classified information, my favorite section. I didn't have a subscription to Nintendo Power till I was a teenager. It was like issue number 43, I think, with Super Mario Kart on the front. So I missed a lot of the stuff that was in here, unfortunately, but can't have everything the way you want it. Double Dragon, another great game. Gauntlet. Actually had a password system, which is more I can say for Gauntlet 2, which just repeats itself after so many levels. Contra. This kind of looks like AVGN's first couple of episodes right here. Wouldn't be surprised if you went through the first few issues, got his ideas from there. Dragon Power, fucking Dragon Ball Z. Who gives a fuck about that damn show? shit, in my opinion. Pain in the ass game. A really fucking bad game right there. Another fucking bad game, Rambo. Pack watch. Let's look at this. Indiana Jones is back. This time an adventure in Mindscape. Doesn't mention how bad it is, though. Of course not. Zelda 2, Simon's Quest. Actually a pretty good game, despite what AVGN says. Jackal, another great game. World Games, yeah, okay. Sucks. Sucks. Okay. 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 Kinda sucks. Of course that sucks too. Movie-based games. Hey, is that Howard Lincoln right there? Might be. Yeah, the Harvard lawyer they hired to be their vice president. That tells you how Nintendo runs their company. Fucking litigants. Dragon Quest 3. You know what pissed me off about that series? Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are fairly common over here, but 3 and 4 are very hard to find, and 5 and 6 were never released up until about the mid-2000s in America. And there's also something else here about the original Earthbound was never released here either, and the Super Nintendo Earthbound is actually the second in the series that we got, which is also very rare today because it wasn't released for very long, and Nintendo did a shitty job marketing it. Oh, here's the movie section, which was taken out pretty quick. And there's the dipshit Kirk Cameron, televangelist and creationist nowadays. Here's one in here about Power Player ASAB somewhere. May not be in this one. Nope, I don't think so. Anyways, here we go. NES Achievers. Of course, got the 9,999 scores. Spend hours hitting the same button just to get a max score. I don't understand that. And of course, a bunch of max scores here. And there it is, ASAB. There's kind of a legend about this dude online. Apparently he won a lot of the Nintendo competitions that they had back in the 90s, where they basically had a bunch of kids playing games against each other, trying to get the higher score. And apparently there's a whole bunch of stories in mind about what happened to him after. Probably what happened, he just grew the fuck up and found something else better to do. And here are the top 30. And of course, different picks in the next issue. And of course, the 80s ads and stuff. Well, that's about it. I've got nothing else to say. This has been about 8 minutes of video, so it may take a while to upload. Right, good night.